So let's start from the easiest one and we will move to the most difficult ones. So let's take a look at this one. So what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. And how do we say that in Turkish? We say saat 1. So if we analyze this sentence, it's a very short sentence, but let's analyze it. So saat means clock or hour, and 1 is simply number 1. So we just put the number there after saat. So let's take a look at the first one. So it's 3 o'clock. And we say saat, what was 3? 3. So saat 3. And let's take a look at the second one. So what time is it? Saat kaç? It's 5 o'clock, right? So how are we going to say it? Saat 5. 5 means 5. Okay, 2 more examples. So let's take a look at the first one. Saat kaç? It's 10 o'clock. So saat 10. And the second one, saat kaç? What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. So saat, what is 11? 11. So saat 11. So this one is quite easy. But let's take a look at the half past now. Saat kaç? It's 8:30, right? So how are we going to say that? This is how we say it. Saat, we put saat, and then 8 and then buçuk. So let's analyze this. Saat is clock, hour, we know that. 8 is 8 and buçuk means half. So this is how we say it. Saat 8 and we add buçuk. Okay, let's do more exercises. So saat kaç, the first one is 3:30. So how do we say it? Saat 3:30. So 3 is 3 and then buçuk is half. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. What time is it? Saat kaç? It's 5:30. So this is how we say it. Saat 5 is 5. Okay, so and we need buçuk. So saat 5:30. Okay, let's do more exercises. So saat kaç? Let's take a look at the first one. It's 6:30. So saat 6:30. 6 is 6 and we add buçuk. Let's take a look at the second one. Saat kaç? What time is it? So it's 10:30. So how do we say that? 10 is 10. So saat 10:30. Let's take a look at more difficult ones. A quarter past. So saat kaç? What time is it? It is 1:15. Is that correct? So this is how we say it in Turkish. Saat 1'i çeyrek geçiyor. So if we analyze this sentence, let's take a look at it. Saat is clock, hour. 1 is 1. And as you see, we put an ending there, e in this case. But it's actually e, u, or ü ending. And if you remember, we have to apply vowel harmony rules here. But I'm just going to explain that in a second. And çeyrek geçiyor altogether, which means a quarter is passing literally. Okay, so for quarter past, we have to use i, u, ü, çeyrek geçiyor. Okay, let's take a look at other examples here. Okay, what do we have here? Saat kaç? What time is it? It is 6:15. So how do we say that in Turkish? Saat 6, which means 6. But I put an ending. It's going to be i, u, or ü. But in this case, the final consonant is ı. So I have to put ı ending. But two vowels cannot come together in Turkish, so I need a buffer sound and I need y. So 6 becomes 6y. And then I put çeyrek geçiyor. A quarter is passing. That one. Okay. Let's take a look at another example. Saat kaç? What time is it? So it is 10:15. So how do we say that in Turkish? Saat 10, which means 10. And I put an ending. The final consonant is, the final vowel is O. So I'm going to use U ending and then çeyrek geçiyor. So it is saat 10'u çeyrek geçiyor. And let's take a look at these examples. Saat 1'i çeyrek geçiyor. Saat 5'i çeyrek geçiyor. Saat 8'i çeyrek geçiyor. As you see, the final vowels is either E or E. So I'm going to choose E. Look at the time table. And we also need a buffer sound in some cases. Okay, let's take a look at other examples. Saat 6'yı çeyrek geçiyor. This time I chose I because the final vowel is I. So look at the table. A-I. So you choose I. And I use a buffer sound again because there are two vowels. And let's take a look at the other example. Saat 9'u çeyrek geçiyor. Saat 10'u çeyrek geçiyor. Again, it's about the final vowel. Is U or O. Look at the table. I have to choose U. Alright. And last examples. Saat 3'ü çeyrek geçiyor. Saat 4'ü çeyrek geçiyor. Again, the final vowels is Ü or Ö. So I have to choose Ü ending. Alright, saat kaç? What time is it? It is 7:45, right? So how do we say that in Turkish? We say it like saat 8'e çeyrek var. Let's analyze this sentence. So saat is clock and hour. We know that. 8 is 8. But we have an ending there. So it's going to be E or A, which means 2, actually. Alright, so we're going to choose E or A. Again, I'm going to explain the vowel harmony rule here. And çeyrek var literally means there is a quarter. So saat 8'e çeyrek var. Let's take a look at another example. So what time is it? Saat kaç? It's 8:45. So how do we say that in Turkish? Saat 9'a çeyrek var. Now I use A here, not E, because the final consonant is U. I will explain this, don't worry. Let's take a look at another example. Saat kaç? What time is it? It is 3:45, right? So how do I say that? Saat 4'e çeyrek var. Now I chose E ending here. And to change to D. Alright, let's do one more. What time is it? What saat kaç? It's 5:45, right? So we say that in Turkish like this. Saat 6'ya çeyrek var. This time is A. Right? And we have a buffer sound here again. So the rule is like this. Look at the table. For E or A çeyrek var. Right? So if we have E, E, Ö or Ü as the final vowel, we have to use E çeyrek var. If the final vowel is A, I, O or U, we have to use A çeyrek var. So let's take a look at these examples. Saat 1'e çeyrek var. Saat 3'e çeyrek var. Saat 4'e çeyrek var. Saat 5'e çeyrek var. Saat 8'e çeyrek var. So as you see, the final vowels are one of those, right? Is E, I, Ö or Ü. So I have to use E çeyrek var. And sometimes we use a buffer sound. When two vowels come together, we have to put a buffer sound, like these examples. Saat 2'ye çeyrek var, saat 7'ye çeyrek var. And let's take a look at other examples. Saat 9'a çeyrek var, saat 10'a çeyrek var, saat 6'ya çeyrek var. Because the final vowel is one of those, yeah? A, I, or U. So I have to use A çeyrek var. Okay, so this is what we do, right? For half past, we have buçuk. Quarter past, I, U or Ü çeyrek geçiyor. And for a quarter to, we have E or A and then çeyrek var. Okay, let's take a look at these sample sentences. So we say saat 1, no problem there. If you want to say half past, saat 1:30, we simply add buçuk. If it is quarter past, saat 1'i çeyrek geçiyor. If it is quarter to, saat 1'e çeyrek var. Okay, I have to tell you this. So I, U or U suffix, we're gonna see this a lot. It's actually a noun marker. And E or A suffix, which means literally two. So there's a quarter to 1. So this is why we need E or A. Right, so tell me what time it is. So saat kaç? Take a look at these hours. And then you can pause here. Try to do it yourself first, and I will give you the answers in a second. Okay, are you ready? The first one, saat 8. And the second one, saat 9. And we have 8:30, so it's half past. Saat 8:30. And the fourth one is 9:30. Saat 9:30. Okay, let's take a look at the other one. Is 9:15. So saat 9'u çeyrek geçiyor. So I put U ending because the final vowel is U. And 8:15, saat 8'i çeyrek geçiyor. And the last two is 9:45. So saat 10'a çeyrek var. And 8:45, 8:45. Saat 9'a çeyrek var. Okay, thank you very much. Well done. You're doing a great job. I know that vowel harmony is quite difficult, but we're gonna get there. Yeah. I will have a session about vowel harmony in one of the following episodes. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time.